Hi, Best Buds. It's Cathy with Cathy's Garden. Happy May Day. Happy May Day. We're going to do a junk journal filed folder with a little journaling space. But first, a shout out to Ricky, Christy B65, Joyce, Christine, Nancy, Michelle, and Lynn. I appreciate each and every one of you. So I noticed that everyone's doing these file folder with the envelopes and all of that, and I thought, okay, let's give it a go. So what I chose to do was I chose to take a piece of cardstock and print my digitals front and back, and then I made my own little file folder with the little piece that's cut down lower and a little bump for the little tab. So this is my file folder, and I just made it, and y'all can make it too. So it's a little bit on the smaller size, but the way my camera's set up, I kind of have to work with smaller things. So here we go. I went ahead and I inked around the outside with that Victorian velvet. And then what I did was I went ahead and I took some smaller envelopes and I covered the inside and this part and the front. Isn't that a beautiful, beautiful print? Then I took a larger envelope and I covered it with some doily dyed coffee paper and on this side, and then I put this on the inside. So I prepped all my envelopes and I went ahead and I inked around all the outside. I took a piece of this music paper, which I believe is Beethoven, and I got a huge book of it at the local used bookstore. So that's what this is. So this is what I was thinking. I thought that we could turn the file folder this way and that we could first put down this, and I would like to use this as a pocket up here. Then I thought we could put this one next. So this one could go here, could go next, and then the smaller one could go right on top, just like that. So you would have this to flip out like this with a pocket and some journaling space, and you would have this to journal on, and then you could flip this out and have another journaling space and another pocket, and then this one here would be a pocket as well, so that you would be able to, let me line these up again here real quick. There we go. You could take your tag and put it in just like that. Oh, I find that to be lovely, and I wish this camera, I could get it up higher. Now that's crooked. That looks like crazy. Okay, so let's get going, and let's first, I think what I'd like to do is take this apart, and I would like to sew around the edge, and then I will be right back. All right, so I chose black for my thread and I sewed around. So you can make your file folder any size you want. You don't have to use a real file folder. You can just make your own. So then I took my music paper that was double-sided and I just glued the two pieces together. I folded it on top so you won't have that separation that you can get when you do glue two things together. And I do think that, do we want to start gluing these things down, or do we want to start, yes, I think we need to glue them down first, and then we can start decorating with lace and trim. So we're making this a pocket, so I just want to glue on this side, the bottom, and this side. So we're going to try out this new glue today. I guess I better see if there's a cover on the top? Nope, there's no cover on the top. Okay, so let's just give this a go here. Whoa, okay. Comes out kind of quickly. Oh, I do like it though. Like it already. I'm going to remove a little bit right there. There we go. I'm just going to put it all the way to the edge and all the way down to the bottom. I am going to do that. Just going to push down on it gently. So that is our pocket. I am going to get a paper towel here and see if any of it's going to come out when I press it down. These papers, not the music paper, but the other papers are from Chapter 1 papers. I am in love with this. They're digitals that they have on their Etsy store. And that's where these have come from. All right, we've got that into place. Then our next one, I am going to glue this flap onto the larger envelope flap. And I do want to kind of position it like this, I believe. And I want to glue those two together. And then I'll have to trim a little bit. So let's put a little glue down here. I guess it'd help if you open up your glue container. That would help a great deal. There we go. Okay. So I just put it all on there. I'm going to position it in the middle. There we are. Push this down. And wipe that right there because I am going to trim this right here. I'm going to trim this right here. There. Just like that. So now I am going to place this. We've got our beautiful decorated envelope there where it opens up. A beautiful tulip. I'm just trimming this here. I have not inked this, so I need to ink this. Okay. Now we're going to glue this flap, envelope flap, right. I do need to make sure that's all the way down. Yes, okay. I need to position that the way I want it. Oh, that's looking lovely. I love that. So you'll just need to grab yourself some envelopes and start kind of stacking them on top of the file folder, whether you make your own file folder or whether you use one that's a file folder. And once you have your envelopes and you've got your stacking that the way you want it, then just start decorating your envelopes, the front, the inside, the back. Just start decorating your envelopes up. And then it makes the process go very quickly. Select your papers, whether they're all the same type of paper or the same family of colors. Oh my goodness, is that not going to be fantastic? Ah, I absolutely love it. All right, so let's think about how we want to maybe decorate this. These butterflies are from My Porch Prints, and I really love them. One of these up here would be absolutely breathtaking. I'm not sure what color. I've got blue ones. I do love this darker kind of mauve-y one, isn't it? That's really pretty. I've got blue. That's sweet too. Ooh, that's kind of nice since everything else is kind of blue. That's really pretty. I've got some lace here. I have some cotton in this pink color, which might be extremely nice to put somewhere. So let's get our laces and things together, and then let's finish off decorating the front. All right, I'm back with a few things. I have this, and it is white, but there's a lot of white in this digi, so I like that. I also have these beautiful little roses that are made out of ribbon. I think that would be pretty with it. And we can't forget our cotton, our pink cotton. So this also came with the digital papers, the chapter 1 papers. We could put this somewhere on here. I think that would be lovely as well. I'm moving this up so you can see. I'm thinking maybe we could put some lace, let's see here, on here. I do want to add a little lace. I'm not sure exactly. It would be really nice to add lace all the way around. Or how about this idea if we put this down on here and roll it around to the front? I wonder what this would look like this. See if I can get this folded for you to see. That's really nice as well. Ooh, I do like that. I'm going to get my iron, and I'm going to actually iron this in half. Otherwise, I don't think that I could hold that and get it ironed and get it on straight. All right, I went ahead and I ironed that so it's folded in half. Now let's see if we're able, if I'm able, to get this put on, get this opened up. Let's see if I can, I think I want it to go this way. Oh, let's see how this is going to look. I think that's going to be beautiful. I do like that. So, how am I going to go about doing that? I'm going to go about doing it by leaving this just like this. I'm going to move it up just a little bit. Okay, getting my glue. And I'm going to put my glue, let's see here, cleaning the nozzle of this glue. There we go. It's coming down now. I think I'm going to put it on the journal itself, I think. Okay, getting this down here. I'm afraid if I get it too far away from my fold, I might have a problem. So, get this glue down. Okay, this is a lovely project to make if you really want to make a journal, but you don't want it to be like a huge journal. You just want, but you want a journal. This would be the perfect size because you're going to have your pockets and you're going to have your decorating, and we are going to put, ooh, that looks lovely. We are going to put paper inside this one, coffee dyed paper, and some paper that's I printed off from the Digi kit. It's going to be like a journal file folder with a journal. So I really think it would be a lovely project. If you want to get your feet wet making a journal, but you don't want to like jump totally in to the pond. I'm going to leave a little extra here, and I'm going to leave a little bit extra here. Now, these are coming open, so we're going to cut that there so we can open that, and we're going to cut that here. We have those openings right there. I'm going to cut this one right here because these open up. Oh, could you see that? I cut that right there because that envelope opens. And I cut this right here because that envelope opens. All right. There we go. Oh, I'm loving it. I'm just loving it. Now, we were talking about putting one of these butterflies up here, and I'm thinking maybe we would like to put a little piece of this beautiful color of cotton. I just picked this up at Walmart yesterday because I knew the colors that I was working with. And it was one of those, I think it was 97 cents, and you get like a square of it. Let's see, do I have that one handy that I could show you what it looked like? I don't know, it's laying around here somewhere. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about, guys. You go to the sewing department and they have these little squares, and you can pick, they have prints and they have solids. Well, I just picked up the solid. I kind of like that heavier frayed. Maybe something like that. We're just playing here, seeing what we like. Alrighty. Now, what else have we thought about? Here's some lace here. Maybe we put some lace with it to soften it up so it's not quite so in your face. Ooh, I'm loving that. What do y'all think? I think that looks really nice. I also have these roses here. Alrighty. Alright, I just had to think for a second because I've got this that I really would love to use. And I think I'd like to use it on the tops of these fold outs. So I'm not sure I want this color, because see, it's a different color. This is a cream, this is a white. I'm not sure about that. I really do like this, so I'm going to let that sit for a minute and see how I like all of it. And let's go to this ribbon here, not ribbon, trim, the cotton lace trim. And let's go ahead and put some glue down here and get this applied. Put this right on. I'm going to take a little bit of that off. It's a little bit much. And let's get this right on here, just like that. Yes, I like that because it kind of designates where that is. Do we want to follow it around? Huh. I'm kind of gonna think about following it around. I don't know if I want to or not, but I'm going to cut it longer because we might put something on the back. I'm afraid that if I cut it here, it might fray because of the opening and closing of the book. So I'm just going to do it this way. We can always cut it later. We can put a nice big butterfly on the back where it comes together. Huh, that was the dog. Have you heard that? Oh my goodness, he's dreaming. He's having a dream. He's dreaming. Okay. Yes, I like that a lot. So I'm still going to go ahead and follow it around like this. I'm just not sure yet. Okay, now, do we want to do this very last one? Or do we want just the two? Nope, we're going to do it. This one's going to be shorter. Yes, I like that. Where did I put my glue? Here it is. Wipe the end off. Get this glue on here. Now this is a pocket, this top one is. It doesn't fold out, it's a pocket. I've got a stream here of glue coming. Wipe my nozzle again. Now, let's get this down. I am liking that a great deal. We can go ahead and trim this one like that. That's good. Pull this one there. Oh, I think that's sweet. All right, so what are we going to do about this over here? Do we want to just leave it and have it be like that? I kind of like it. I really do. I really think it looks very, very pretty on the back. I like it. I like that on the back. I like how it carries it through. Let's go ahead and I am going to actually put the glue right on the lace itself. Otherwise, I'm just not sure if I could make it straight if I put it directly onto the file folder. And I'm just going to pull it like this and gently press it down. Now I'm going to do the other one. All right, and pull this one just like that. And one more. Get the glue down. There we are. Get a hold of it. There we go. You don't want to drop it prematurely. There we go. Get this down here like this. Okay. It's pretty straight. Alrighty, turn it on the other side, make sure everything's still doing well. So we've got our little flip, we've got our another flip, and then we have our pocket. That goes as a pocket right there. So I'm going to let this dry and I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, I do believe it's dry enough to continue working. So here's how it looks so far. Oh, well, get it here, open here, and we open it this way, and then this is our tuck spot, and then this is the back. I do think that's pretty. Nice texture, very lovely. Now, as I was waiting for that to dry, I have this beautiful trim. I thought maybe that might be beautiful to actually put it right up there on the top, possibly. We could maybe even put a little bit of a flower down below to pull it together. I thought that might be nice. When you turn it this way, put that flower like that. Let's go ahead and cut that So we would be putting that flower just like that, be right up to this frayed portion right here. I do like that. And then if we put this up here, we could put it, well, we could put part of it, we could put it like that, just part of it, and maybe a little bit of the, I'm still liking this. I do still like that a lot. Maybe just, don't think I want that on top of the butterfly. I think that's the wrong color butterfly. This one's already inked. I think this is the one I chose. I do like that. Oh, yes. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. So first, we need to place this right here. So I need to go ahead and give this a little cut right here. I'm losing these little beads. Whoop, where'd that little bead go? I might want him. I might want that little bead. I see that this right here is where that bead came from. I'm going to put a little bit of glue right there, if I can get this glue to come out. Come on now, it's a brand new bottle. What is the problem? There it is. Just a tiny bit right there. I'm going to put that, it's going to seal, so nothing else is going to come off. Plus I think I'm going to get that little bead and put it right back on there, or lay it on there. Now, I think I'm going to put it right underneath this. Yes, just like that. Ooh, I'm liking that a lot. Now we get a little pin, and right here's where I put that little bit of glue. I'm going to go ahead and put that pearl right back where it was. That's where it came from. Please push that down. Now I'm going to put this right here. Let's go ahead and put a little bit of glue right on here. Then I'll turn it upside down and place it right here. Yes. Oh, that kind of blends everything together. I'm going to go ahead and use this heavier glue on here because we're going to glue it on top of material, and I know that the glue stick, it might glue today, but it will come off. I don't want it to come off. It's a little high, but oh, I wanted that down just a little lower. Oh good, it's still forgiving. Yeah, I wanted that just a little bit lower. Not that low. We wanted it right there. Okay, stick it to my fingers now. Oh, yes. Isn't that looking beautiful? Okay, we're still going to fray this end right here. I left it completely to dry, and then we'll fray that end right there. But right now we're going to glue this down right here so it, okay, we've got it right there. Now let's just maybe think about this for just a second. It almost needs to be a little bit over here. Let me think about this for just a minute. Do I actually want it right? Okay, I'm going to turn it this way so you guys can see. Oh dear, dear, dear. I'm going to have to somehow get this camera fixed so you can see it all in one. You can't. Maybe kind of there. So I need it to be a little bit over on this side. It would be beautiful to put it on that tab. It would be absolutely beautiful to put it right there on that tab. Or possibly right down here. Which way do I like that better? If I put it like this, I need something down here. How about if I put it this way? What does that do for me? And that's the ticket. Right there, that's the ticket. Okay, so this folds up like this. So I'm not going to go ahead and no, I got to keep it bent because we're letting that fabric dry on the edge. I'm going to go ahead and put the glue directly on here. Man, that was a glob of glue. That is so not coming off. Okay. And I'm going to put a little bit of glue right on the end there so I don't lose that pearl. And I'm going to stick it right here because this little flower is right on the tab. We're pretty close to being on the tab. And that's a pocket, so that works. My hands are so sticky, guys. So sticky that everything's sticking to it. I put extra glue on there. I've got glue on there. Oh, you guys, I think that looks beautiful. So beautiful. Do we want another butterfly or something? Maybe just maybe something like this. Okay, that's what we need right there to finish it off. Let's go ahead and get that on there. That's beautiful. I am extremely happy with how this file folder journal is coming. Now, this will be a series. This will be the first part of the series, and in the next part we will decorate the inside. Oh my goodness, you guys. Oh, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.